right here on the couch. We've got a new set of bitches today. It's all males except for Diane today. But let me introduce them. Cameron Kippen, podiatrist extraordinaire.
Hello.
Foot specialist, foot fetish man.
That's me.
Anything foot.
Absolutely.
Is that what we call you? Cameron Lynch, anything entertainment? Welcome back.
Certainly. Pleasure to be here.
What are you talking about today?
Reality TV, funnily enough.
Oh, it's going to end, I hope, one day. Ted Bull, presenter extraordinaire, broadcaster,
Good to see you once
ABC legend.
again, Fred, and everybody else. And
Yes.
nice to meet
You're
Di for the
talking
first
politics today.
time. Well, actually, I'm
Surprise.
talking Clive Palmer.
And his 5 sisters.
Well, that's terrible,
A lot of
Fred.
people have described him as that, but I won't say the word. It sort of rhymes with banker. But anyway, Diane.
Yes.
What are we talking about? Diane Beggs from CARS, which is the Cannington Agricultural, Horticultural, Recreational Society.
You got it all right. Well done, Fred.
I think we need to cut there if I got that right, because
You're
I don't want
improving.
to look too good. Thank you for coming today. This is your first bitch.
It is indeed.
Let's start with you, because I know you've got a very interesting one that's close to my heart. Well, sort of close to that area.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Today, we're going to have a little bitch about the Miss World Beauty pageant.
What's wrong with it?
Well, the problem this year is they're going to have it in Indonesia.
So what is the beauty pageant? What's it all about? Is it something that they do every year?
What, Miss World?
Yeah, I don't
Haven't you
watch it.
heard?
No, I
Miss
don't watch it.
World?
It's been going on since about 1950 dot.
Oh,
That's where I
okay.
remember
But-
Di from.
Do you remember it?
She was Miss
I was in
Scotland.
Really?
Wearing a kilt bikini.
It's where millions
No, you're not allowed
of
to wear a
dollars are
bikini.
funded into, obviously, a brains trust and all these Rhodes scholars, and they
Yeah.
just try to solve all the world's problems,
Okay,
essentially.
so is it an intelligent
They don't
thing, or
at
is
all.
it still about looks and bathers and hot women?
It's all about looks and it's all about bathers. But this year in Indonesia, a Muslim country, there've been a request that they don't wear bikinis.
Is that because it might offend the religion, or...
Well, it might do, but you know what I think? If you're dependent on your belly button and whether it's an innie or an outie to win Miss World, you're probably not in the right place.
No.
You know, I do have a comment.
Yes, Ted?
All I can think
you
of
have a
is
comment,
that
Ted?
I do.
Just one.
About bikinis, that the memory's gone, but the thong lingers on.
Oh dear. But listen, if they're
very
not wearing
tasteful.
bikinis, does that mean they're in the nude? Or
They
they're
just wear
not
shoes.
being allowed to
They
wear
only wear
bikinis?
shoes.
I
No,
see.
they have to wear one piece.
So what does the panel think? Is this a load of crap these days, or do you think it's all right not to... They shouldn't wear bikinis anymore?
I think you should respect their religion.
No, it's not about religion. You
What do
look
you think
better
it's
in a one piece. Let's face it, everybody looks
So
better
a bit
in
of a
one
Dawn
piece.
Fraser.
Well, I don't know. I reckon I look pretty good in just me budgies.
In your
Myself,
budgies?
I
Well-
reckon.
Birds.
Wait in the
That's disgusting. But, I
In
mean,
fact, with me, they're more parrots.
it comes,
much
it,
information.
it comes down to one of two sides. Either you're going to gnash your gums and wring your hands about, oh, you know, religious PC and blah, 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 blah. But home ground turf, home ground rules, I don't have a problem with it. On the flip side, if you're interested in Miss World, you really don't matter. I'm sorry to say
Is it
but-
televised? Is it still
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No, it's
yeah.
not on TV.
Yeah, it's televised.
Oh, it'll be on TV.
It's not on TV?
Advertising dollars, of course they
It's
are.
not
Yeah,
on
Trump
TV.
runs it.
So where do
yeah,
you
it's going to
hear
be
it?
advertised. I mean, it's going to be televised.
It's
It
a-
will.
It's it. No, Di knows.
It's
She's
not-
got-
Because I
Miss
Googled
World, I'm
this.
thinking of Miss Universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes.
In
Di
fact,
knows
you
everything.
know, they're.
I was talking about Miss World
Miss
about 10 years
Galaxy.
ago, so... You know.
I love Miss.
So what do you
Black Hole.
reckon? You're the lady...
I don't think it matters.
You reckon it's a load of crap?
They did it back in the 90s when they were in an African country, a Muslim country. That country said, please don't wear bikinis. They said, hey, we're getting a cheap deal at your country. We will wear bikinis.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Ted, your story about Clive Palmer. He's got his United Party, hasn't he?
Well, Clive Palmer is entering the Miss World competition. But
He wants
no.
to be PM,
He is-
doesn't
he
he?
is
Well,
the
he-
world
he
competition,
is-
I think you
no,
mean.
and
Tell
I
us what
find
he's
it
trying to-
fascinating. Well, what he's trying to push
Yeah.
for is to bring back the fringe benefit tax with lunches.
Yes.
And he wants to be Prime Minister. So we have Tony Abbott with his catch cry, stop the boats. Much chance of that? Not much chance of that. And we have Clyde Palmer saying, start the banquet. Much chance of that? No chance of that.
What do you all think? What do you think of Clive Palmer's chances of
Well-
even getting into Parliament, honestly?
Well, for a start, he's a legend in his own lunchtime.
Yep. He's a great businessman and a great Australian.
Yeah, and his chances of getting in, no, it's not going to happen. But hey, he's having fun. He's a
Is it all about
billionaire, he
money?
can
Because I've
afford
heard
it.
so many people say it's only because he's got money he can rebuild the Titanic. He can run his own party, and if he doesn't get in, he hasn't lost anything really.
Yeah.
A tax write-off for him.
Well, we were discussing it before that. For some unknown reason, people equate financial success or business success with intelligence,
Yep.
which of course is not well. Case in point,
I
Clive
think
Palmer.
you should say I'm quoting Ted here.
Yeah, I'm quite well. I thought of it first.
I don't
my
well,
here.
of course,
Clive,
yes,
if you're going to sue anyone, it's
But
Ted.
well, the show I was talking about before,
Yep.
a couple of weeks ago, Mad as Hell, they showed some segments of him doing his sort of public announcement, and he makes up words on the spot.
I've seen him do it.
It's
I've seen him.
hilarious. So do you really want to vote for someone who makes up words and then wants to bring back
Well,
free lunches?
Let's hope he doesn't go down like the real Titanic and sink, because I can't see him achieving much. I think he's a nice man, he's a great businessman, but I think to be a prime minister or a politician, you have to have a track history of doing things for the community, and I'm talking
Absolutely.
about as a politician.
in the interest of the community,
Yes.
in the interest of the greater good for the country, and being able to tie your own shoelaces. I think
And
those
we
are
all
three
know
things
most
you
most
should be able to do
Ted,
before running the country.
Cameron, what do you think?
I was
quickly at
just
the
going
end?
to say, I think it's vulgar that anyone should have that wealth, end of story. And as a socialist, I think
Really?
you would do everybody a better turn if he bought them a suspended coffee at Starbucks.
Fair enough. What do you think, Di?
Well, I think that's all very nice, but let's be real. If you're going to be a politician, you've got to have money. So
It
he's
does
in
cost a
there,
lot of
he's
money.
got that first tick in the box.
Yeah.
And you need someone
I
that's
think he's
delighting
genuine. I actually
our-
do believe he's genuine. He loves
Can
Australia.
I just say something in defence
Yes, go
of the
for it.
fringe benefit? I was recipient on many an occasion because I was a star back then,
Yes.
and people would insist on taking me to lunch, and
The
I thought it was
ABC
because
had
they liked me. No, this is my commercial. I thought it was
okay.
tax deduction.
Yeah, I was a tax deduction. I thought, oh, he's great, witty, friendly company. But no,
You were being
I was a
used and
write-off.
abused.
I was a bloody write-off.
So do you
That's
guys?
all I
Do you
You
all
went
think?
down fighting.
Can I cry?
So should we bring back the fringe benefits lunch, Di?
Yes,
Yes,
as
Ted?
long as I'm not paying.
Okay, Ted.
Yeah, why not?
Cameron?
There was a reason it was abolished. I'd say keep it. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Add it to the baby bonus.
Sorry.
eh?
Yeah.
Gee,
Feed
And
the
Cameron.
poor. Feed the poor.
Thank you very much. Not about feeding the poor. Reality TV shows are feeding some stars and not many others.
Very much so.
What are we talking about today?
It's generally just a point of reality TV. Where is it going to end? I mean, we get bombarded with horrible American TV shows like American Pickers, American Stuffers, American
All on 7
Dumpers,
too.
I guess. All on 7 And then not only that, that then dovetail into a lot of locally produced horrible Australian reality television. And the reason this is happening, I guess, is because it's cheap to make. They technically don't need to pay the contestants anything. They pay them like $500 a week, and then they make squillions off them. But biggest case in point is Celebrity Apprentice, with Peter Everett saying he was so stressed out about it he developed shingles.
Yes, I read that.
And possibly the plague or other sort of old-timey illnesses. But the thing is with Celebrity Apprentice that it's run 2 seasons consecutively, so there's no actual proper apprentice in the middle of it, something where you actually might learn a lesson about business or anything like that.
Do we think that reality television, I know it's a big craze at the moment, you've
Yeah.
got MasterChef that's not rating very well.
Yeah, no.
About 600,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Used to get about 1.5 to
Yeah,
2 million.
absolutely.
You've got House Rules, which is lagging behind The Block. The Block is doing incredibly well. The Voice is doing well.
Yeah.
Is it because they're new on the market?
Yeah.
The Block's been around maybe 10 years. But things like The Voice are just killing it. They're getting 2 million people.
Yeah, but the
some
voice
things-
is going down. Their numbers
But the
are
numbers
going
are
down.
going down. Is it
Yeah.
because, do you think as a
At
member
least
of,
there's
as a
some
viewer,
talent in the voice.
do you think people are just getting sick of reality TV?
Well,
Is
we
that
just
the whole
want
thing?
another reality. That's the sad part. But I do have a question about Peter
Tell us what you-
Everett.
Yes.
If he was on Home Improvements, would he end up with shingles there too?
Probably. I would imagine so, yes. I was going to say.
I'd say
I
there'd
got
be-
you, don't worry.
Thank you. I'm
I'd
glad
say there'd be a
someone did that,
reason.
Cameron. Yeah, thank you. Sorry,
I got the
did
joke.
you
I did get the
Did
joke.
you get a cab?
I just
Yeah,
totally
I got
ignored
it. Just
Diane,
got it.
let's just
Just
keep quickly.
rude.
Diane, what do you
Yes,
think about this
absolutely.
story about reality TV? Is it gone too far? Should we end it or should
It's
we carry
too
it?
much. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of all the adverts.
So you don't want to look forward to Big Brother and everything else that's coming soon?
No, I want some good drama, and I want some good talk shows.
You reckon bring back the Sullivans and a country practice? Good old prisoner.
And GP, the Australian doctor
Yes.
one. Yeah, that
We
was
did have a
amazing.
lot of drama that was real, and they went to a lot of this crap, which is reality. And I will say it is
Reef
good for very.
doctors.
I call
Oh, sorry.
For me, reality television is like buying takeaway. You're hungry, you feed, and then you throw it away. Good drama is like going to a restaurant. You order, you choose something, you wait for your meal, and something good comes at the
Especially
end.
if it's on a fringe benefit tax.
What do you think, Cameron?
He's just jumped over me. He doesn't
Yes,
want my opinion.
I'll come back to you because I'm letting you.
I mean,
catch your
the
thoughts.
voice is basically, it's their star power that's driving behind it, and they're creating new stars. But the way the judges jump up and down, it's like those kids who hear for the first time with a cochlear implant, and it's like, oh my God, sound is the newest thing in the world.
orgasmic, isn't
it's,
it?
Yeah, it's kind of like Tom Cruise couch jumping time.
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
is,
quite
yeah.
pathetic.
Maybe they should do a reality show on reality shows.
Ooh, that's
The
scary.
behind the scenes.
That would be an eye-opener.
That's kind of like the inception of reality shows,
Really?
but then that would take some writing to do.
Absolutely.
But with MasterChef, they've even the judges have come out and said this year the chefs are lousy. They're not as good as this year.
Yeah,
and they're trying to
well, you run
manufacture
out of
all this.
talent.
Can I
Yeah,
give you an
exactly.
option? I know we're running out of time. We've got to
Sorry,
go to
yeah,
Cameron,
of
but with MasterChef, I heard a rumour that maybe they should have got rid of all the 3 judges and gone
Oh,
for someone
dear.
like Gretel Killeen or Rove McManus,
Gee.
gone entertainment.
Or someone new altogether.
Right. The other thing you've all heard, Dancing with the Stars is coming back, but I heard Peter Ford
Yeah,
on
they're
6PR.
gonna change the,
they're getting rid of all the judges.
But
Have
I
gone.
love those judges.
They've got rid of them. There's
I love them.
There's
No.
a guy that was from
Sick of
Tap
them.
Dogs. I can't
Yeah.
remember his
Oh, yeah.
name,
Yeah, yeah.
but he's been overseas. He's coming back to be a judge. But they've got rid of all of them. Helen's gone. Todd's gone.
Oh,
the
well,
other guys.
but I loved Helen.
So-
Mind you, I don't watch the show anymore.
But that's what I'm saying
But
to
I
you.
loved
They've gone
Helen.
for changing
I
something
hate
to
seeing
bring people
lose
back.
their jobs,
Tom's
though.
only gone because they can't find him,
that
okay?
what
He's
it
got
is?
a massive
Oh.
bender and he's out in the woods
So
somewhere.
reality TV, Cameron, what do you think?
Rubbish. I don't watch it. Never have done. I think I agree with Ben Elton. I think what it's like is medieval people being put into stocks, and so therefore they're up there to be thrown things at, and it's not a very nice thing
I
to
agree
do.
with, and you know what? When Big Brother came along, we all thought, "Wow, great!" It was first. It was all new. They were all natural. They didn't know what to expect. Since Big Brother, everyone knows what we're watching, what we do, and what we expect. So I think there's a lot of acting now in all the reality shows. Everyone knows there's people watching and what we want to see.
But I think also in other countries when the Big Brother's aired, it's nowhere near as big as it is in Australia, which is bizarre to me. But anyway.
That tells you maybe we should look for new things to do.
What
Very
about
possibly.
a reality show about running an agricultural show?
I think that would be a wonderful
No, I
idea.
think
Yes.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
That will happen. Although, just my final comment.
Yep.
The suggestion for a reality show on a reality show.
Yep.
Why don't we do it and call it The Couch?
I think that would be a wonderful idea. And maybe get some great people
real
that
show.
support real television.
Yes.
And if not, watch Parliament, because there's a bit of reality in that every day. Cameron, you've got the last story.
Yes,
Please
I
tell us what
do.
it's about.
Down to earth. Talking about shoes, there is a new survey came
Oh, that's
out.
something new for you. You don't like talking
Absolutely,
about shoes.
saying that high-heeled shoes are very bad for you ladies,
Mm-hmm.
and presumably men. And it takes something in the region of 66.5 minutes after you put them on to find that they're actually sore. Now,
How many minutes does it take?
66.5.
Oh, if you've seen me
Just
put
slightly.
shoes on, it
Well,
takes me about 3
I know, but
minutes.
the thing about it is we were trying to work out how you actually
High heels, that is.
calculate that. Obviously, you have a stopwatch, but the fact is it depends when the survey was done. Was it done with girls going out for the evening after 66
I'll go
and a half
keep
minutes?
talking, keep talking. I'm
They'll
gonna
be
try-
so drunk it wouldn't really matter if it's sore or not.
I'll just borrow.
So a lot
these-
of rubbish.
These are the high
Oh, these are
heels.
beautiful, man.
Would you wear those?
Yep.
I knew
Take
you'd
them
say-
off the table. It's bad luck. It's bad luck.
Not both of them.
For him,
Not both
it's
of
all
them. Not, well, they're on a bit of paper.
They're the type of high heels we're talking about. Wearing those sort of heels.
Yep.
People are saying it takes how
Well,
long again for the pain
in
to
those
66
that were
minutes.
surveyed, there was 2,000 people surveyed. We don't really know who they were and all that sort of stuff, but more or less the long and short of it is, and bearing in mind, this survey was sponsored by podiatrists who
I've just
love
got-
to
I've
have
just got to
Funny
put-
about that, wasn't it?
dependency
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the sort
I've
of
just
feet.
got to put them back on because I just,
Absolutely.
I feel so
Well,
short.
take
Do you know Fred's the only bloke I know wears high heels with studs on them?
I was going to say, that really matches the outfit, though.
I don't think
Feel
I'll be
better
able to
now?
hold out the 66.5 minutes.
Why
Fred's
don't
now
you
in
rent
the-
them by the hour and then you won't waste any money?
You're thinking of, you're always thinking commercial. I like your thinking, Diane. What do you reckon about this idea of high heels? What's the problem with it?
There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
66 minutes, fine, and then put them back to the shop. That's it. That's the way I would deal with
I'll
it.
do is keep your receipt
Yeah.
back.
Do you know, as a mature man, I have to say that
Oh, enough
I
about Cameron Lynch.
still find my head turned when I see a pair of nice legs in high heels, because what it does, it stretches the muscle on the calf.
Is that right?
And oh no, Fred, oh dear.
That's right, you said nice legs. Does that turn you at all?
Oh, you want to
does
turn me?
It only turns you
Certainly
stubby.
turn me.
Less is more.
But really, I like women in high heels.
Why is that?
Because I reckon your legs, it's probably sexist for
Don't
me
you
to
wear
say
high
that, but I
No.
don't care. You just look great in high heels.
Is that right?
It looks damn good. And
It doesn't
black
matter if we've got the
stockings.
rollers in and no
but
makeup,
as long
but we've
as
got the
I-
high heels on.
yeah, that's all that matters, Di.
What about you, Cam?
There might, for those of you who are not too sure, there might be a bit of an age gap between myself and Ted. Most
hard
guys,
to believe.
I know, right? Ladies, if you wear them for yourselves, that's great. But if you wear them for the guys, most guys don't care. Just dress a bit trampy, look like you wash every now and then. We're generally in. Generally, we only really want to see heels if it's a neon-imbued place where you're about to hit the stage and take your clothes off for money. But apart from that, I don't know why women go through the agony of just wear flats. I'm cool with flats. You should be cool with flats. And basically, I think people are making a bazillion-dollar industry based on shoes that torment their feet.
Cameron, be honest with me. How's your love life going?
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Cameron,
A woman spoke to me once.
I'll let
pretty
Cameron
well.
have the last say on this quickly. Cameron, please wrap it up.
There's nothing wrong with high-heeled shoes, never has
You're
been.
a podiatrist. What about health-wise? Is it good to wear them?
No, there is no association between foot problems and high-heeled shoes. None at all, despite all the rhetoric. There's no connection.
Beautiful. Thank you to Cameron Lynch. Thank you to Cameron Kippen, the two Camerons at the end there. Thank you to Ted Bull. Look out for you at Curtin FM.
Yes.
And we'll look out for Diane. Thank you very much for being on the show today. You're at CARS, of course, Cannington
that's right.
Agricultural, Horticultural, Recreational Society. Anything big coming up in July?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
tell me
have.
quickly.
We'll be back with the Stitchin' Bitches to do some yarn
The
bombing.
Stitchin' Bitchin'. Can't wait. That's going to be on the couch soon.
It is. It is.
Can't wait. So that's it for today. Thank you for being here today, guys. Look forward to seeing you next fortnight when we bitch again. Until then, we're going to take a break on the couch. That's it, bitching for this week. We'll see you after the break with more couch.